Most people pick out a ceiling fan based entirely on how it looks. They look at the wood grain on the blades, the light fixture, or whether it matches the living room couch. But if you actually want to save money on your electric bill, you need to ignore the blades and look at the motor. Inside almost every standard ceiling fan hanging in American homes right now is an old-school AC motor. But if you walk into a home improvement store today, you'll see a new type hogging the shelves: DC motor fans. They promise to use up to 70% less energy, run completely silent, and lower your utility bill. But at double or triple the purchase price of a basic fan, is the upgrade actually worth it? Today we are running the real math using current US power grid rates to see if a DC fan actually pays for itself, or if it's just marketing hype. First, why are they different? Traditional alternating current, or AC fans, hook up directly to your home's standard wiring. They use a lot of raw electrical force to rotate the stator and push the blades. Because of how the current cycles back and forth, they get hot, they hum, and they are inherently limited to 3 basic speeds. Direct current, or DC fans, have a built-in transformer. They take that incoming AC power, convert it to DC, and use permanent magnets to spin the rotor. Because magnets do the heavy lifting, friction drops to almost zero. A DC fan doesn't get hot to the touch, it doesn't hum, and it can give you 6 or more hyper-precise speed settings. Mechanically, it is a vastly superior machine. But mechanically superior doesn't always mean financially smart. Let's look at the actual electricity consumption. To see the real-world impact, we need to look at average residential power rates in the US, which have climbed to roughly 18.8 cents per kilowatt-hour, according to recent EIA data. Let's look at how much you save based on how long you actually use the fan. If you only turn a fan on for 2 hours a day, say, just to cool down the kitchen while cooking dinner, the energy difference between the two is minimal. The AC fan costs you about $8 a year. The DC fan costs less than $3. You save $5.49 a year. At that rate, if a DC fan costs $60 more upfront, it will take you over 10 years just to win your money back. But look at what happens when we jump to 6 hours a day, like a fan running in a home office or in a bedroom overnight. Your annual savings jump to roughly $16.50 per fan every single year. And if you live in a hot climate where the fan runs 12 to 15 hours a day, you are looking at a clean $33 to $40 back in your pocket annually per fan. So what's the verdict? If you were putting a fan in a guest bedroom that gets used 3 times a year, buy the cheapest AC model you can find. A DC fan will never pay for itself there. But if you are replacing a fan in a high traffic zone, like a primary bedroom or a main living space where it spins for hours at a time, the DC upgrade is a no-brainer. Within 3 to 4 years, the energy savings completely wipe out the price premium. Plus, you get the real perks that don't show up on a spreadsheet. Zero hum. Because DC motors use permanent magnets, you don't get that annoying 60-cycle electrical buzz while you're trying to sleep. True low speed. AC low speed is often still too fast. DC fans can spin at an incredibly slow crawl, perfect for gently moving conditioned air around a room without creating a chilling draft. When it comes to residential efficiency, the big wins come from tracking down the small, constant drains. Upgrading a bedroom fan won't change your life overnight, but over the lifespan of the appliance, it's a quiet, reliable victory. Are you thinking about upgrading your current fans? Or do you have an old AC model that refuses to die? Let me know in the comments below. Drop a like if this math helped you out, subscribe for more home efficiency breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next video.